Okay.
It's a go?
It's a go.
Okay. Hey guys, it's Megan up at Camp Sunshine. Doug the pot plant, aka Sean, is behind the
Sean.
And today I am going to do a video of not only my homemade mayonnaise, but also my Caesar dressing, because I basically make one and then make the other out of the first. So you can pan to this lovely little clipboard. You can screenshot that if you want the recipe. That way I don't have to write it out. And so we're going to start out with a mayonnaise. You start out with 1 egg. And yes, this is a raw egg. So if you don't like raw eggs, this is not for you. But fun fact, I don't eat mayonnaise, but it's not because there's anything in mayonnaise that I don't eat. It's because of all the preservatives and stuff that they put in any mayonnaise that you would buy in a store. So this makes it so that I can have, oh boy, this made a mess. Makes it so that I can have all of the delicious things that I like to make with mayonnaise and not have to worry about eating preservatives and additives that I don't like to put in my body. So apparently I need to put, go ahead and say it, apparently. I need to put Dijon mustard on my list of things to get. So start out with 1 raw egg and then 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Put that there because I have to use it again. You're going to use 1 tablespoon of red wine or white wine vinegar. I have tried both, and I think I do like the red wine.
Is that the flavor? The red or the white? Well, I know it's the color, but...
No, it's one is made from red wine and one is made from white wine.
Okay. But you prefer the taste of...
Yeah, there's just a slight more... Yeah. I feel like the white wine vinegar is a little bit more acidic. I don't know. That's just my feeling. Okay, so now you're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1 cup of oregano extra virgin olive oil. You should always buy it in a dark bottle, but you should also buy it in a glass bottle, which that obviously isn't. So, you know.
Busted.
Well, busted, but that's what they sell at our stores. So, you know, we live in the middle of nowhere, not really. And then 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. And this is a 1/2 teaspoon, so that's why you're going to see me pour 2 in there. And so when I initially learned how to make mayonnaise, I learned it as you do it in a blender and then you slowly pour in that doesn't go there, does it? You slowly pour in the oil as it's mixing, like super slow. But then I had an old dear friend of mine, Mary Ham, tell me this, which is if you have an immersion blender, this is a fantastic way to do it because you just drop it all in there and then you turn it on. And bam, you have mayonnaise. Now, it's a little thick, and the one thing is, it's a large egg is what is called for in the recipe. We don't have large eggs, they're like medium eggs, and so it's not quite enough liquid. So you could add a bit of water. I would start with maybe a teaspoon. This is more like 2 teaspoons, but, and it'll just make it so it's not quite so thick. So there you have mayonnaise.
So if I want to make it like miracle, I put sugar in it.
Knock yourself out. That sounds disgusting. But... Okay, I wouldn't advise doing what I'm doing, which is slamming this down on the corner of a glass jar, but you know, nor would I suggest putting your hands on this when it's still plugged in.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to get it quickly cleaned off.
Accidents are happening.
I know. Okay, so now now we are moving on.
Stage 2.
You should test it. Tastes good.
I'm
Is
saying I
stage
should
2,
test a cookie.
which is making this, because this is approximately 1 cup. And my recipe for the Caesar dressing calls for 1 cup of mayonnaise. So I am just going to take this and then move into the making the Caesar dressing phase of it. Recipe calls for 2 cloves of garlic. This is closer to 4 because I love me some garlic in my Caesar dressing. And fortunately,
it's good for you.
Fortunately for me, my husband feels exactly the same way. So we can have garlic kisses all night long.
Ew.
Now, key ingredient to this is anchovy paste. A lot of people say ew, but if you don't add it, it really doesn't taste like Caesar dressing. And fun fact, many people who don't like fish, like my stepdaughter, are actually fine with it. And we made it for Thanksgiving, and Sean was like, ooh, you might not want to tell Paige.
Yeah.
But I told her, and she's like, you know what? It's good. So as long as it tastes good, she's happy. So this is 1 teaspoon. Again, this is a half a teaspoon, so I'm going to have to do 2. Definitely have to get some more of this.
Let me zoom in on that.
Yeah, this is going to be the last batch until we find some more.
We got that on Amazon.
No, we got that at the,
Oh, the co-op?
yeah. I don't know if I can get it on Amazon. I'm sure I can.
Oh, you get everything on Amazon.
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I can get any more out of that tube. Bummer. Okay, so you got the anchovy paste. You got 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And this is pure lemon juice. I don't think the label has fallen off, but it's a great brand that we buy often. Again, you got your Dijon mustard. This one you're going with 1 teaspoon. Another thing I have to buy more of.
Anchovy paste, lemon juice, Dijon mustard.
No, we got more lemon paste. We got more lemon juice.
Oh, okay.
These are just things that we can't buy at the stores that we usually go to. There we go. Plenty. We're good. Okay. And then 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. This is where you would be adding your cup of mayonnaise, but as I said, we started out with the mayonnaise in there, so we're good to go with that. And the final part of it is 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of our beloved black pepper. And I sometimes add more of the black pepper once I've mixed it up because, again, we like pepper, and a peppery Caesar dressing that has a lot of garlic is just scrumpdillyicious. So then you take a spoon from your handy dandy drying thing over there and you mix it all up.
In your fancy kitchen.
In my very fancy, I know all of the people are very envious of my kitchen decor. It's called minimalist.
You know what it is?
Yeah. I mean, doesn't everybody want a dump sink for a kitchen sink? It's like I'm in a little cubby here. Okay. So then it's all, and again, best to make it ahead of time and let it sit in the fridge so that the flavors meld. Okay. So good.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
It is so good. So there you have it. Again, I don't eat mayonnaise that is out of a jar because I don't like the preservatives and the additives. And I don't eat Caesar salad dressings out of the jars because, again, I don't like the preservatives. So this makes it so that I can have both the best of all worlds. I can have mayonnaise and I can have Caesar salad dressing. So there you go.
All right.